And there we go again. It's game number 2, Sirkus versus Duza Gaming. Duza Gaming, they took game number 1 in a very convincing fashion, I have to say, because Sirkus, kind of a weak draft, but it's a new draft, new luck, new game. Sirkus, they looked quite good in a couple of fights, so like if they draft correctly, if they get the laning stage through, they definitely have the potential to beat Duza Gaming and make this like a quite exciting best of 3. Either way, we are Heflatv, I'm Heflatv, coming we... My tongue. We go again. We are Heflatv, I'm Heflatv, coming with me is Culture. Let's hop into the draft. Unless you're muted, of course. Or you're AFK.
Nope, just muted.
Just muted, okay.
Just muted. But yeah, the bans start out rather familiar, but actually Naga Siren in the first ban phase by Duza now. And Ancient Apparition actually has been left out, so Duza could pick it up, but they go for the Centaur instead.
Yep, and there is the answer directly. The Centaur, Duza Gaming wants the Centaur, and Sirkus says, okay, if you leave us the Ancient Apparition, we take it.
Yeah, and actually the Centaur has to be careful not to just get himself into Frostbite range with the double edge. But the second pick, the Ember, is still a possibility, I think. Although if Sirkus... Well, it would make more sense if they picked it up now, but they can go for the Twinger or something as well. Maybe Shadow Shaman. Even Nature's Prophet, I guess, could be possible.
Yeah, but they take quite their time, and they saved themselves the Mirana. And like this time for the draft, I really hope they go for a more greedy setup, because they were able to actually hold on to this game. Like, I mean, we were looking at a 20k advantage in experience and gold, but they still managed to turn a couple of fights. But I don't know, the item choice on the Invoker at all, like on the safe lane or in a tri lane, it just didn't work out. And I don't know, I just hope they go for a more solid draft, something that can also transition into late game, because obviously their tactic, it just didn't work out. Duza, on the paper, they had a stronger late game, and they were playing so conservatively. I mean, usually if teams reach like this 10k, 15k threshold, they say like, hey guys, we got the advantage, let's not throw, let's just go. But like Duza was just waiting, you know, just here and there a couple fights. We even saw that they lost a couple fights because the Doom, for example, didn't bother to rotate in, because they thought like they can take it 4-on-5, and then Sirkus like showed them, hey guys, we are still here, we can still fight even when we are down that much. So yeah, I just hope we see a more solid draft now. And speaking of which, we have Visage coming out.
Yeah, they definitely have a lot of burst damage now, but they don't actually have any proper setup for the Mirana era whatsoever so far. So the Mirana will just have to rely on her own skills, getting the right angles for the arrow. And Duza Gaming, they did go for the Nyx Assassin now as well. I guess it's gonna be a pure support Nyx with the Centaur already being there, probably for the offlane.
Yep, I actually like the Bane pick simply for the reason they knew they can't ban it out, and they had the Mirana as a second pick on Sirkus, so they were like, hey guys, you know, we can't ban it, so we have to pick it.
Well, they could have banned it because they had the last pick in the first wave.
Yeah, they would have had the next ban, but
they played the Bane in the first game as well. So just going for what felt right for them, I guess.
And
some
the Bane
teams
did
just
quite some
like
work
the hero.
last game, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, I felt some of the Fiend script were sort of overkill, sometimes at least. But yeah, I mean, secure, kill, everything's okay. But now we see, oh, that's pretty interesting. Sirkus is going for the Clockwork, so we have at least one source of nice initiation there after the Batrider has been banned. And on the other side, we have a Rubik and Nyx Assassin. I wanted to say something about Nyx Assassin and Bane. Of course, like Bane, every time we see a Bane, it's like, oh, where's the Mirana? Where's the Mirana? Now we have the Mirana on the opposite side, but like Bane is not just a nice synergy with Mirana, of course. You can set up so many other things that is like based on spells, like Nightmare into the Secure Impale or Hoofstomp. Just works just as fine, so I definitely like it.
Yeah, at the moment, Duza Gaming, with the Rubik pickup, I actually think it's gonna be a Nyx mid. Maybe Nyx offlane, Centaur mid, or something along those lines, or just Nyx safe lane or Centaur safe lane, Nyx mid. I mean, they can do so many things. It's just whether they'll go for some carry now for a core hero for the one role or just pick up a other mid laner. Duza Gaming, they can go super aggressive if they want to, but I'm kind of hoping that the fifth pick will be something that actually secures their late game a little bit as well.
Yeah. Like that's what I was missing last game in the draft, like something that goes really heavy and is not disabled, because relying on a solo Ember who was not doing quite well against the TA and facing a Doom, like it's I don't know, it just didn't work out. I just didn't see it happening, and it also didn't happen.
Yeah, it definitely didn't, but Sirkus now, depending on of course what Duza Gaming is gonna go for, Sirkus would have a pretty nice aggressive tri lane just because they have 3 ranged heroes there. At least could have if they wanted to. Every now and then you see a Clockwork tri lane as well with Mirana or somebody else being on the safe lane. But that's probably not as strong, especially if the Clockwork can get a 1 versus 1 matchup anyway. Just get those levels early on, get the hookshot ready, and then start making some stuff happen for your team.
Yep, and they take quite their time. I mean, they still have a minute bonus time, but yeah, they have to consider very well what they go for. It has to be some really huge carry. I mean, right now, there is theoretically a Luna. There would be, I don't know, a Nyx would not be bad simply because the immunity. I mean, you have Rubik, Nyx, Bane, and Centaur Warrunner. Like, all of them heavy in spells, like, the Rage would be nice, except for the Fiend's Grip, of course. So, I don't know. But I want to see something gritty, some proper carry.
You know, so far though, they're actually missing a mid laner unless they want to send a Clock or Mirana there. So, just pick a Kankaman, go for late game double rapier splash damage.
No, that won't happen.
Bloodseeker?
No. Ember
They
Spirit
go for the
again.
Ember 5th pick once again. But this time at least there's no Doom at the moment.
Well,
It has been banned.
no, I don't think Duza Gaming. They need to core
Yeah.
themselves, so... I mean, the Doom, it would be possible to pick him and even win a game like this, but they have to be super aggressive. If that goes late, then... No, I think Sirkus would have the upper hand, but... Let's see what they go for. Huh? Do it. Do it.
No man.
Luna.
Anti-mage.
Yeah, AM.
Not
Luna.
gonna happen though, I think.
Why not? Getting the anti-mage
It wouldn't be
through?
too bad, to be honest.
Oh. That's interesting.
The anti-mage would have been really nice to tank up most of what Sirkus actually has. With the spell shield, but yeah, they pick up the Storm Spirit. So how are they gonna lane this? Is it gonna be Centaur tri-lane? I mean, they do have the setup with the Bane like we talked about
The
before.
Nyx is going offline. The center is a tri-lane and Storm mid, I guess. That would be at least my guess. Anyway, just going for the fast introduction. We start with Duza on the Radiant side. Stay happy there. Capron and Captain Love on Bane, Rubik, and Centaur is... Yeah, they're heading towards top. This is an aggressive try. The Storm is going to be mid, played by Iceberg. And on the safe lane, it is Legion.
And for Sirkus, I don't know, actually it looks like a Clockwork tri-lane with Boogie playing the Clockwork, support of feed as in Cherax, playing the Visage with Notach as in not a Hex. Why don't they just use their normal names? On the Ancient Apparition, Sai Koresai playing on the Ember Spirit, and the safe lane will be taken up by the Mirana played by Valix.
Pretty interesting now. Ember Spirit, they shifted. Like Sai last game on the Invoker, now on the Ember, and Valix is playing the solo safe lane on the Mirana. And I think he might have a decent time, but he has to be careful now. There is gonna be a rotation from behind, and this is dangerous. Hoof Stomp, the telekinesis, that should already be enough. He needs a leap, and he needs that leap over trees or downwards, I guess. The position he is in is everything but optimal, but they don't find him, or maybe they now they saw him.
Yeah, the Bane actually runs really fast as well. He has more movement speed than the Mirana. The Nightmare actually might be enough for the Hoof Stomp. It's gonna run out. There's the telekinesis though into the Hoof Stomp, but just as he leaps away. They need more right clicks, and I don't think they're gonna get it.
Yeah, but still, this means he has to use his salve already. So yeah, he finally got caught out. It took them quite a while to find him, but yeah, eventually they did. So, but either way, it is a new game. The game starts, the creep wave meet already, and let's see how this goes now for Sirkus. They need to win this to stay in. If Duza gets this game, they are in the grand final.
Well, I do have to say that they at least lucked out with not giving away the first blood at the moment. Because if the Mirana actually hadn't faced the right way, he wouldn't have gotten the instant leap out after the nightmare, or after the telekinesis rather. So, getting some nice start, and now Ancient Apparition coming towards the top lane as well. So Mirana should have a pretty decent enough time farming.
But look in the mid here, like the mid being played as a dual lane at the moment on both sides. It's pretty interesting, but yeah. Iceberg now on a bit trouble. Support of feet. He's going for some right clicks, but then again the Bane is just taking revenge as well.
Yeah, this is really fun to watch. It's like the two spirits with two supports being there as well, just battling it out at the moment. It's rather weird to be honest that why the hell would they go for that? I guess maybe Duza were like, okay, we have to shut down the Ember Spirit as much as possible, but Jerax actually does some pretty nice harassment. Grave Shield gets some extra attack speed, and actually there's a Nightmare coming out just randomly. Waste of mana.
Oh, this is the first blood for Ancient Apparition on the center. This is amazing. Like, transitioning from all this harass and the center not fast enough out with a chilling touch, just giving them the advantage there. So, definitely a better start for Sirkus. At the moment, it's pretty nice because the Clockwork prevails nicely against the Nyx Assassin with the mana burn.
Mid lane Storm Spirit might be in trouble. Searing Chains up. There's the Graves. His Soul Assumption gets the kill as well.
Nice.
And Sirkus, they start with a fast 2-0.
2-0, yeah. I was just about to say they have the... oh, but
Oh,
Mirana
going
is in
for
trouble.
Mirana, gets the leap out though. Oh, we need like 1 or 2 more right clicks. And now... oh, there's the arrow hitting center as well. Not a hex though. Wasn't expecting this. The right clicks do come out and they should get the kill as well. 1 more right click. And
Nice.
yes, AA does grab it.
This AA is gonna be really happy now. And at the same time, on bottom lane, man fighting going on, but both are and yeah, nobody's gonna die here. Boogie is just gonna use the self pretty soon. And he knows that the Nyx Assassin can't do anything but right click. It's so action-packed already here.
I love it, man. That's exactly what you would expect from a semi-final. Just action happening left and right. Of course, I mean, usually you maybe want to play conservative, but Sirkus, they lost the early game last time around, so they want to not repeat that. But there's the Searing Chains onto 2 years, double damage on the Ember Spirit. Grave Shield comes out just as Bane uses the Nightmare, but he's still in big trouble. He doesn't have mana for the Soul Assumption though. Oh god. Visage actually would have definitely gotten the kill. Now has to be careful in return. He needs 1 more right click, but Psycho aside gets the Searing Chains on the Iceberg, but there's the Electric Vortex. Nice Sleight of Fist, dodging some damage and getting the kill in return.
Yep, 4-0. It's starting to roll for them.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, the double damage definitely had quite an impact there. Like, I was actually thinking the Ember dies, but yeah, the Sleight of Fist came off cooldown there and yeah, did the rest.
Yeah, this time around there's no Flame Guard build, so straight on aggression. And that's the way more successful build as well, because almost every time you see a Flame Guard first being maxed out, this Ember is gonna lose the game in the end. But now,
Yep.
maxing Searing Chains as well as Slight, and that damage difference is already there. We can see it in the mid lane with the harass coming out.
Yep, I definitely like it. And now, oh, Mirana is
Going
under
top,
pressure,
there's the
but
telekinesis as well, but the hoofstomp was already used, and they're going in Leap, Starstorm, Rubik, definitely gonna take a fall. A few more right clicks. Walix actually not gonna get it. Ancient Apparition does grab it, but they're gonna go for more. No mana for the arrow, unfortunately.
Yep, too bad. That might have been, with the arrow, that was a chance for a double kill. But either way, yep, the Rubik goes down. Like, sort of, maybe it's some Radiant side curse, or they want to go aggressive here.
Yep, Bane going in, but it's Tri-Lane versus Tri-Lane. There's the Nightmare coming out center, should be able to escape, but oh no, that drop so low, goes down as well to the Bane. Telekinesis was used to no avail, and that's just Walix having no mana to help or try to get some counter kills.
That wasn't a good idea. Taking off a Nightmare when you are like below 100 HP already. Like, Bane was just like, okay, that's cool, you know, you Nightmare yourself, I brain sub you and give you a right click. And yeah, that is also a killing spree for, yeah,
Storm Spirit might be in trouble. Searing Chains gonna come off cooldown. They get Iceberg as well. There's the right clicks. Cold Feet will be there as well. He uses the Electric Vortex. It's barely not enough. 100 HP for the Ember as well, but they do get the kill.
Yep. Like mid this time on the Ember working out, but yeah. I don't know. Duza finally at least getting on the scoreboard here.
Oh, there's the telekinesis, the one to the Mirana, who stomp, double H as well. Valix does take a fall before the leap even comes out.
It finally works out. Like with the Brain Sap on top of it, no, actually there wasn't anything coming out by the Bane, but right click. Oh, was there?
I don't think so. He was out of mana, but he has his arcane boots now and Visage. No, should be safe. Keeps, of course, giving him vision as well, so he knows exactly what's going on for the Duza's tri lane. And Duza definitely struggling, and they don't have any like tempo heroes like the Templar, like the Slark they had last game, and this Storm Spirit as well. 0, 3, and 0.
Yep, that's not looking good. At least he's keeping up in the CS. Like he's 28 and 6 compared to the Ember 23 and 4, 23 and 2 actually. But yeah, at least CS wise it's looking good. But it doesn't mean anything if you lose all your gold and 2 deaths.
Yeah, and Duza definitely at the moment looking strong. Then again, if Duza can get some core items like the Blink Dagger on the Centaur or even level 6 on the Centaur, he's not even 5 yet. That's what an aggressive tri-lane does to you when it doesn't work out perfectly. You're just so XP starved, doesn't get too much gold either. I mean, Valix hasn't been farming too well, 17 last hits, 18 now compared to the Centaur's 18 as well. So as far as just last hits go, they don't have too much of an advantage, but getting those kills just makes the difference.
They want to go.
They want to go. There's the telekinesis. The leap came out before as well. Valix might be in trouble, but body blocking by the Rubik. They use the Nightmare. Move Stomp, double edge, Fateful, and Brain Sap gets the kill, but Centaur takes a downward turn, and Clockwork doesn't use the hookshot. I actually thought he would have gotten the Rubik there.
Yep, it's actually the first time the Clockwork leaves his lane, and now, yeah, I just was about to say it. Nyx Assassin is also leaving his lane, but yeah, they already got the kill on the Ember Spirit in mid, so there we go. Both offlaners there, or like both solo laners, let's say it like this. They left their lane and it resulted into a kill, but difference is Duza definitely trading better here because they lost. They got the Mirana and they got the Ember Spirit, while yeah, Sirkus was just able to get a return kill on the not on the Ember, Jesus Christ, on the Centaur. I think it's a bit too early for me today.
And actually Searing changed. They don't hit Storm Spirit and he gets the zap away. Clockwork was rotating in as well. If the Searing change would have hit, I think they would have had enough to get the kill. But was not meant to be at the moment. And Iceberg now on the Storm Spirit is gonna find himself the haste rune.
Yep, definitely.
Once again, to be honest.
Yeah, once again, he likes those haste runes all the time.
Yeah, but some rotations going towards the top side now. Visage has his familiar ready as well finally. So extra right click damage plus extra stuns as well.
Oh, but Nyx Assassin is saying hello already. I don't know if they saw it.
We have the Sentry Ward though, but the Impale does still hit the Mirana. Will there be a telekinesis? There's the Brain Sap. Ice Blast is gonna fly out. Centaur dropping kind of low with the Soul Assumption. They do get the kill as well. But can they get more? There's the Nightmare toggled off. Oh, hookshot misses though. Clockwork. Really unfortunate there.
I mean, good that the Centaur is dying each and every time, like in...
Oh, Iceberg going in for Chirax. There's the Electric Vortex coming out. Remnant left there as well. He's still alive. Uses the Soul Assumption as well. Storm Spirit had the haste rune, so will escape. But there's the Ember Spirit getting 1 kill. Clockwork actually Rocket Flare getting the second. Yeah.
Nice.
Hearing Sleight of Fist.
So finally the Ember is saying hello also in the game. I mean, so far he was just involved in the action in mid lane, but now he's saying hello here to the top lane. And yeah, finally something happening, and he gets... Wait, that was a double kill for him, right? And Clockwork. Oh, there is an Ice Blast in mid. It's gonna find Iceberg, and
he's gonna take a shatter.
Yeah.
Wow.
Easy there. Like, that is too greedy. This is something you can't do against the Ancient Apparition. You just can't stay with low HP somewhere without being mobile and dodging it.
Yeah, Duza, even though Ember Spirit died once in the mid lane, he definitely made up for it in the top lane now.
Yep, that double kill pretty much
looking
brought
at
him
the
on top.
early net worth, this Ember, if he continues as he is, he's gonna be a beast.
I wouldn't say beast, but yeah, he's definitely doing something for his work in mid.
I mean, if he continues like this, just getting the items, has the drums almost finished up. I'm hoping for a Desolator because that's just the most aggressive build and does a ton of damage. There's the Ice Blast up onto the Rubik. There's the Rocket Flare as well. He might shatter, and he does as well.
Yeah.
Visage Burst coming in to help with that.
This is the nice thing they can do, like each and every time, especially on the supports, they can just wait for the Ice Blast. You have the Sleight of Fist, possibly the chains on top of it. You have the Rocket Flare, and that is already like 50% HP of each and every hero plus the Ice Blast, and then everybody's just so close to shattering already. But now, bottom lane.
Oh, they're going mid lane. There's the Electric Vortex. Fiend Script on top of that. This Ember Spirit should be going down for sure, and it does as well.
Yep, he also didn't have like a defensive remnant somewhere lying around. That's too bad.
I think he wouldn't have been able to use it anyway with the Fiend Script, but bottom lane Nyx Assassin might be in some trouble. Oh, Ice Blast, Hookshot onto Iceberg, Storm Spirit. Actually won't shatter, I think, but he came really close to that. Telekinesis actually saved him there.
Yeah, too bad. Like the nice left.
Bottom lane
now
Nyx Assassin
bottom.
slowed down. There's the Sentry Ward as well. Spike Carapace does get used, and Legion with the Vendetta is gonna actually just run away. Rocket Flare does come out. There's the Stampede though. Moonstomp will be there. Jerax Double Edge not used yet. Actually, Visage is too tanky. And there's the Grave Chill onto the center. He's gonna go down. In
Oh,
picture.
nice. Did you just see he was trying to double edge, but yeah, the Moonlight Shadow saying hello, and also that Nyx Assassin, he survived with somewhat of like 20 or 30 HP with that Soul Assumption. That was really lucky, but yeah, eventually they get at least the center.
Yeah, it's Duza definitely not looking as they did in game 1. If I wouldn't know any better, it would feel like watching an entire other team. And the same goes for Sirkus actually. And oh, Regeneration Room picked up by Iceberg. I thought he actually might want to go for some harass on Boogie, but doesn't want to risk it.
Yeah, he could have done it, I guess, because I mean he could have just, you know, sapped out, go for the regeneration, but now the Ember's already saying hello.
Yeah, Iceberg actually takes a lot of damage just from Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. Having those two spells maxed out is just so strong, even if you don't have any damage items to speak of.
But now I think the next action we're gonna see is in mid, but yeah, the Clockwork is backing him off, so I don't think they can actually go for it. But even more important is Valix. He needs farm at the moment. He's so, I don't know, he's so behind there. He was supposed to farm safely on that, on his top lane there, but yeah, he was traded all the time for the Centaur, so he's lacking the farm, and they need him eventually as a right clicker. And now we see a 3-man smoke here in mid. They want to get that Ember, and yeah, the Ember, no defensive
Yeah,
remnant.
the Fiend Script does come out. No Flame Guard, no nothing. Long range Electric Vortex, or rather Ball Lightning, and Bayonet to grab the kill. And they get Boogie as well. Clockwork dropping so low. Electric Vortex does get used. He's still alive. Hookshot gets the kill on the center. He's somehow alive. Finally goes down. Nyx Assassin killing off the Ancient Apparition at the same time. And Duza, that was an excellent trade for them, to be honest.
Yep, Nyx Assassin actually getting that kill here in the top lane while Ancient Apparition was pulling the smaller camp. So definitely nice trade there for Duza. Like, they have to sacrifice the Scent again. He's really not a happy Scent. He's also, I don't know, he's 1,700 in net worth.
He's the lowest net worth.
Yeah,
Like, even the
he's so
supports
far
have
away
more.
from everything possible. But yeah, they get 3 heroes after all. So 3 for 1, definitely worth it.
Yeah, and actually that gives Iceberg a lot of necessary gold on the Storm Spirit, because it gets him closer to the Orchid, and he's actually slightly ahead in net worth now. Suddenly rocketed to number 1 spot. Nyx Assassin catching up as well. He's gonna have his Blink Dagger in 100 gold.
Yep.
So they're getting the key items actually, which will allow them to find more and more pickups.
Yes, Sirkus has to be careful here. Duza is grabbing some pace in their game, and they get it also on the heroes that are needed. Like the only hero, actually we have quite a mirror, let's say, yeah, like some sort of mirror game here, because the Centaur Warrunner, he's dying all the time just as well as the, oh my god, I have to interrupt that. Hold that thought. We have a Moonlight Shadow coming out. There is an Ice Blast. It hits.
Oh, Centaur actually does get hit. The hookshot will miss, but Searing Chains are there, and Centaur gets arrowed to the face.
Easy kill. They have so much scouting out. They have the Rocket Flare, the Ice Blast. They saw the Centaur, and he is not a happy Centaur. Like, seriously. 1,700. Like, his entire net worth in 15 seconds. Not even his net worth would be enough for a Blink Dagger, and he needs that Blink Dagger so badly.
He most certainly does. They're hurting so bad just because he doesn't have that. They're just missing the initiation. Sure, they have the Storm Spirit and the Nyx Assassin, but Centaur with a Blink Dagger is a whole nother beast than he is at the moment. But I have to say that Sirkus, they're just utilizing the ancient apparition perfectly.
Yep, that's what you get for letting the ancient apparition go through with the draft. But yep, now I think they want to defend that tower, but I don't see any initiative coming out of Duza. I think they're more interested in just getting kills. But then again, well, they're hiding here, but the familiars might spot them in a second. Yep, the blinks will come in a second, I guess.
It's actually rather weird. Legion, I thought he might go for a vision. There's the Grave Chill as he uses Vendetta. And oh, there's the hookshot as well. Up onto the center with the Ice Blast. Arrow to hit the world. This center is gonna go down once again, and Rubik does fall to the Soul Assumption.
Well,
the kill comes out by Legion, but Spike Carapace will it actually be now? Storm Spirit finally coming to the party. Valix gets Fiend Script up, goes down on the Mirana, but Storm Spirit has to zip away. Bane drops super low, gets called in. He's gonna take a fall. Visage, double kill for him. Soul Assumption, so much damage.
What a disaster for Duza. This is like last game Sirkus, like good intention. They try to, you know, hide there and see if they get a kill, but yeah, the familiar scouting them out, they still go for it, and yeah, they pay dearly for it. 10 and 20 in, yeah, 16 and a half minutes in.
And that initiation by the Clockwork, finally hitting a proper hook shot, and once again just Centaur didn't even get the Stampede off.
Yeah, and this was also heavily needed for Valix there. He finally gets some items, like that he eventually was in a fight and was not dying. I think this is the first fight he's not dying, to be honest.
Oh yeah, I know he actually died there. He got Fiend Script and died almost as the first one for his team.
Never mind.
Yeah, he just died so early that he already respawned by the time you were looking at it.
No, he didn't die early. Actually, he died of the Bane short before the Bane went down. He was like the second last kill.
Well, but for Sirkus, he was almost the first to die though. But Sirkus actually didn't lose that many heroes anyway.
Yeah, it was just one or two, was it?
I think it actually might have been the only.
Yeah, Valix just got killed there in front of the tier 1 tower. That's the only thing. So yeah. Anyway, erase my comment. I'm stupid and don't have oversight. I just know they do Roshan. Roshan is almost down. It's absolutely uncontested. The medallion, of course, making it an easy one. And yeah. Now they utilize also simply the fact that they are on the dire side.
And now actually, this Clockwork Boogie has picked up a Blade Mail. He had a casual point booster before already, but this Blade Mail, if he catches anybody, they can't really do anything to him for at least 5 seconds.
But I think I know what they're gonna go for. That Ancient Apparition. They could
he wants to get the Ice Blast towards mid lane, I think. They want to bait the fight in mid lane.
Oh, but now they see him. The Nyx is directly under a sentry ward, and yeah, this is bad because in this at the same time.
The arrow will be there. Rubik does dodge it. Hookshot was used just to get close by Boogie. There's the Fiend Script though coming out long range. Boogie actually might take a fall there. No time to activate the Blade Mail. Still alive. Finally gets the Blade Mail. There's the Hooftop. Double edge. Not even necessary. Impaled by Nyx Assassin. Grabs the kill. And that was way too deep by them.
Yep, way too deep. I mean, the tower was down, but still, like, nothing connected there.
They got the familiars as well around there. They got resummoned. Will they reinitiate? There's the arrow gonna fly in and doesn't hit anybody. Center so low, but still alive. Valix wants to go in. He doesn't have the ages. Actually, arrow hit Rubik.
Yeah, that was... I didn't even follow that arrow because I thought everybody dodged it, but the Rubik actually managed to catch it.
The Iceberg's getting Searing Chase. Use all of his mana. Has to TP away. The Ice Blast gonna fly in. They don't have it now. Nice TP out.
Yeah. Well, still, they eventually make it 1-for-1. Like the Rubik there, by catching the arrow, he made it like at least an even trade. Yeah,
I really thought that arrow was... Oh god, Center, where is he going? There's the Hoofstomp gonna come out. Arrow does miss, but Soul Assumption, if you right click, Ember Trick gets the kill. Nice impale, Electric Vortex as well. Valix goes down, Iceberg on the run now. Soul Assumption is gonna follow him, but he's gonna stay alive, man. Just Storm Spirit zipping in, 1 kill, zip out.
Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna happen, I guess, the entire game that they trade the Mirana for the Centaur. Like, it's not like seriously. This is I have to watch the replay, but I think this is like the 5th or 6th time they trade exactly in that fashion. Like they focus the Mirana and they get the Centaur for it, or the other way around.
Yeah, actually it's like that at the moment. But Nyx Assassin with the Vendetta coming towards top lane. Visage as well as Clockwork, they might be in huge trouble. But they do have the Sentry. Nice cogs coming out for Boogie. It will save them only for some time. There's the Blade Mail though. Vendetta hit. Nyx Assassin does so much damage to himself. Almost kills himself as well, but Boogie Fiend Script just in case by Bane. Wow.
Yeah, I think they had to Fiend Script him because of the Rocket Flare. The rocket flare might have killed the Nyx there, so I think the Fiend Script here was a nice decision. I mean, it looked like...
Brain Sap would have killed him already, I think, but...
Yeah,
Well,
I guess. Yeah.
Doesn't matter, they get the kill, and with this kill, Iceberg actually has the Orchid finally finished on the Storm. So
Yeah, it
that
was quite
might be
overkill.
a nice pickup.
But we saw that last game, by the way, by the Bane, that he was like not holding back on that Fiend Script, and now
Oh,
in
mid lane, Ice Blast onto Rubik. Ember Spirit coming in from the side. There's the Cogs actually stolen by Rubik, but Sleight of Fist does so much damage anyway. And Telekinesis, though, Storm Spirit goes in for the Mirana, gets the Orchid up as well. Vilex is gonna take a fall actually. Iceberg drops low. Legion wants to come in, Impale, doesn't hit anybody because of the Sleight of Fist. Iceberg suddenly on a mega kill streak on the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, because he's just focusing the Mirana, and Mirana the entire game not getting anything. He also didn't do anything for his HP pool. I mean, he picked up the Yasha, and the only thing giving some more HP pool there is the Ring of Aquila, but I mean, it's not much. I don't know how much HP do you get from Aquila? You have to actually. That is free to all stats. Oh god, you can
that's nothing
pretty
much.
yeah, it's not worth to mention.
By the way, actually looking at the graphs, it's well a little bit less now than 5k. It's around 4k-ish XP lead for Sirkus still, but they were losing around 2 to 3k XP actually, and Goldcraft still at 7.5k for Sirkus, but it doesn't feel like it in the fights, to be honest.
Yep, definitely. But yep, the problem is finds here and there gaps, and they stay in the game by Iceberg, for example, just taken out at Mirana. I said it like 10 minutes ago or 12 minutes ago that they have to get farm on Valex. Like that Mirana just needs farm. There's no way around it because the Ember alone won't be enough. But yeah, Valex, he just gets taken out every single fight, even if he's the only one. He's definitely, if you want to bet on a death in this game, just put your ass on Valex. He's definitely going down.
Yeah, he's super squishy, and it's really nicely done by Duza, to be honest, that they kill him off, because they know that their centaur is useless, so they want to make the Mirana useless as well.
Yep, I mean, this is the best trade-off. I mean, the centaur is not getting anything. He doesn't even have a dagger. He has, I think, 1,400 or something like that. Like 1,500 now, so 600 more, and he actually has his blink dagger, and then he would be more of a value than the Mirana, because also with the arrows, I don't think it's Valek's day, to be honest. Like, he hasn't been on spot with the arrows so far, but yeah, I mean, he still got, I guess, more than 20 minutes game ahead, so he can show with the arrows.
Yeah, as long as you just keep spamming them out, one definitely will hit in the end, no matter how random you throw them. But they will get the tier 2 tower, trading it for a tier 1 on top.
Yeah, but tier 2 for tier 1, so after all, like, I definitely prefer this. But now, support and feed, he was the only one staying, trying to get the last hit, but he fails with that, so... Actually, like, despite the fact that this was a tier 2 for a tier 1, but yeah, getting the last hit there, Duza definitely trading better.
Yeah, well, at least Sirkus at the moment. Look at what Ancient Apparition has for himself now.
Ah, nice. Yep, the Arcanum Scepter is ready. So yeah, this is gonna have a huge impact, especially if that Ice Blast hits on multiple target. But talking about mid, I think that Ember is in danger.
Yeah, they have to initiate with Storm though. Storm's the only one who can get close. Maybe Vendetta Nyx Assassin as well, or Blink Nyx. But if he blinks in, the Impale actually is slow enough for a fast reaction on the Ember Spirit for him to get away safely.
But now they might actually be in trouble instead, because now more and more heroes rotate into that mid. We have the AA here, and like actually if they cast the Ice Blast or a Rocket Flare, they might scout them out, so... I don't know, it's pretty indecisive what they do at the moment, and now Iceberg decides to TP out Rubik as well. And Nyx Assassin, I guess he's just hunting on. I mean, he has level 2 Vendetta, so he just has like a small downtime between... downtime. Did I just say downtown? Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Anyway, Moonlight, shut up. You were supposed to say no, you said it correctly.
When you asked, I cannot lie, man. I cannot lie, but oh, the Familiar scouting things out, and actually Aghanims finished up on the Visage as well. There's the Ice Blast gonna fly in, but they just scared them off with the Familiars. So. That was a rather weird Ice Blast, to be honest.
No, I mean, they thought they maybe get them, and then the Ember is coming in like after the Ice Blast hit, but yeah, Ice Blast. absolutely off target because they were fast out.
Yeah, if actually Sirkus found a fight at the moment, it could be quite devastating for Duza because Sai has a double damage bottled up, has the Desolator finished as well. So that's potentially a ton of damage, but a 4-man smoke from the side of Duza. They're gonna find the Clockwork straight away. The Cogs come out, but there's the Bean Script as well, double edge, hoofstomp, everything blown. But there's the arrow, auto center, Ice Blast gonna play in as well. Capper drops solo, goes down, Captain Love dying as well. They get the center, there's the Orchid on Valix, but Iceberg has to TP out actually. Oh, Searing Chains, and they get the kill.
Nice. 4. That
And
was
actually
definitely
this might
worth it.
be them going high ground now, and they're chasing. They don't have vision on Legion anymore.
Yep, the Ember is actually pushing towards high ground. Maybe he just tries to get some buybacks out. I mean, Storm would have buyback. Nick's successor, well, he's still alive, but he can't do anything. So yeah, Storm would be the only one who could come to the rescue here. No?
There's the sentry as well. They go with the Vendetta hit, but Legion drops so low. Spike Carapace arrow in the face for him and goes down.
Yeah.
Got the kill on Valix though.
Yeah, like guess who died? Like surprise, surprise.
Oh god. I actually think he died to a Spike Carapace with the arrow, but there's the Ice Blast. They're going for the Rubik. Poor guy. Rubik's just not having a good game. In the first game it was the other team, but there's the Blink Hoofstomp with the Impale on 2 heroes. Jirax drops low on the Vicious, but still alive. They're just so tanky. Soul Assumption gets the kill onto the center as well. Once again, Iceberg does come in with Orchid with the onto Ember Spirit with the Electric Vortex. Nice double man Impale. Once again, Legion does go down. Soul Assumption, Visage doing so much work, but Iceberg double kill for him. They're chasing Nutty Hacks as well. Captain Love should be able to Nightmare him up, but no, they give
But
up
while
the
they
chase.
chased, the Clockwork actually finished off the melee racks, so mission accomplished. Like this 4th and back fight, the Clockwork did exactly the right thing. Instead of fighting like a headless chicken, he was just like, guys, you know, there's a melee racks, this is what we need. So after all, like, yeah, they got what they came for. Now the Ice Blast is actually flying in, but they're not low HP enough. Now, actually, oh well.
Yeah, he should be fine. The Familiars actually tried to do something, but in return, Familiar just got killed off. So Vihich feeding them a little bit of gold, but it's not that significant. And Mirana actually has finished up the Manta style, but
Yeah,
more
before
importantly,
he died.
actually for 2 fights now already, Centaur has had the Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. 27 minutes in, he actually got his Blink Dagger. But yeah, Valix died. But the good thing is, before he died, he actually shopped before. So yeah, even though he has to throw his life away each and every time, he's at least getting something.
Yeah, he most certainly is getting something. But looking at the actual net worth, the Storm Spirit is the only one, like the saving grace for Duza at the moment. Because after the Storm Spirit, it's all Sirkus.
Oh, and I think they know that they are doing Roshan. And at the moment, they're doing it alone. Like, support is not even using his medallion. Like, what is he doing?
Finally goes for it, but Valix already down to half
Yeah.
HP.
If Storm comes in, Valix is again the first one to die.
Oh god, it's so funny to actually watch that. Valix actually does go down in every single fight. But yeah, that's the easy roach now with Koresai being there as well with the Desolator, and he has picked up an ultimate orb. It actually might maybe be a Lincoln Sphere for the Orchid not to be as effective.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping for something like
Oh,
maybe
but
just go tank up with the Skadi.
do they want to go here in mid? I don't know. Like, Nyx is scouting out, but the problem is, like, Nyx, he's just not making anything happen at the moment. Like, they have to get some pickups now. Storm Spirit, well, they try to get some familiars, and this is actually good because these are resummoned familiars. Like, getting them means no familiars for another 80 seconds whatsoever. But while all this is going on, the tier 2 is taking heavy damage, and he actually is taking a fall here. Last hit is going towards Ember, and now they Moonlight
Oh,
Shadow.
they use the Moonlight Shadows. They're going for Centaur.
Oh,
The
God.
Familiars are keeping vision of him. The Frostbite was there, and there's the Searing Chains. One right click, Psychorasite. Easy pickup.
Really nicely done. Like, the familiars, I mean, they got sort of sacrificed because, oh, actually no, even that one familiar survived, but either way, yep, they kept him from blinking away, kept the vision on him, so Ember just coming in with the chains, easy kill.
It definitely was. Sirkus, they have such a commanding lead at the moment. They should be able to take high ground, take a fight as well, especially with the Centaur being down. There's no buyback for him either.
Yeah, we have 15k in gold and 12k
Oh,
in
there's the
XP.
Impale up onto Vilix. They're going in Storm Spirit. Vilix is gonna go down. Mirana, nothing to escape. There's the Bean Script on Ember Spirit as well. He does have the Aegis though, but still 2 heroes down. Popping the Aegis, that's pretty nice, but Iceberg completely out of mana on the Storm Spirit. Centaur comes in, but gets pushed back by the Cox. They kill off Ember the second time around as well.
Oh.
The Centaur dropping super low, but he's alive, man. What a fight for Duza.
But yeah, where's the Ice Blast? Like, did that Ice Blast hit anything? Because like all these targets so low, like the Bane was below 200 HP, like the Tauren was so low, like I didn't even see the Ice Blast coming out properly.
Yeah, me neither really. I didn't actually see anybody being white from the Frostbite debuff.
Yep.
And well, Duza, they're holding on. They're still heavily behind. But I guess that just shows how hard it actually is to break high ground in the game of Dota.
Yep, like that was actually nice defense by Dota. By Dota. Oh my god. It's Sunday morning. Guys, shoot me, please. Oh. Nice game of Duza. No, nice game of Dota. Oh wow. Keep talking because I'm out of it.
Actually, not the hacks now on the Ancient Apparition has picked up Boots of Travel for himself. So he's quite farmed as far as Ancient Apparitions go. Aghanim Scepter was finished just before the fight in mid lane by Boogie as well on the Clockwork. And looks like Mirana is working towards a PKB to actually survive something of the fight.
You know what's the good thing about a 2-minute delay is that I can look at my own stream and actually see if there was an Ice Blast. Like it's just about time that we see this fight now. And
Vendetta hit is gonna be there. Impale actually misses by Legion. He's slowed down so much. Ember Spirit is there as well. He's just wrecking house. Familiar stance coming out. Iceberg gonna take a fall. And triple kill suddenly. And GG well played as Sirkus tie up the series 1-1.
yeah, 1-for-1. I have no idea what happened to the stream here. But the GG is called. It's 1-1. And yeah, that's actually pretty interesting because for me everything's fine. Like I just hope that the Twitch servers are not going down again. Like I have to check at the moment the latency on Frankfurt, but no, Frankfurt is top for me, so no idea what's going on. Anyway, we go in a game number 3, the deciding game, so hang in there.